And good day again, BBPN here. The playoffs for Season 2 do continue, Final 8. And now we're going to get into one of the more, well, it's entertaining, that's a good word for it there. I don't think it's going to be a slaughter fest, not based on what's been going on so far here. But it's ought to be the matchup. It's going to be, well, it's educational. There's a good word for it. Oh, I love that word. Yes, yeah, it is. Let's get off the stadium there, and you're going to find out how crazy this is. All right? Right. Here we go. I don't know if Nuffle knows how to leave dice alone here. Alright, you got it. It is the Wood Elf Civil War. Yes, you can tell the difference between who's wearing green, that would be the Oakleys, and who's wearing yellow, the Autumn colours, and that would be the Turd Lickers. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, no reserves either team. So what you see is what you got. Both teams, of course, have an Apothecary. They all cheering there for the Oakleys, but the Wizard is in place for the Turd Lickers. However, look who's got the banging stick. Yeah, that is called the punishment stick. Weather's fine, so we shouldn't have the problem we had last time with pissing rain ruining a score fest. Alright, it should be absolutely great. Yeah, Nuffle's going to have a great time fucking over them. Oh, look, it's a gentle gust of wind. Yeah, the excitement is palpable, isn't it? Or maybe not. Alright, ball has landed in the back end there. And let's see how much Elven Dickery is in effect today. We'll turn this around here. And yep, Turd Lickers, they are starting the drive off with a KO. Well, so much someone didn't get the memo. They're supposed to upgrade to mahogany armor and no longer be wearing just the Tico drama. Well, let's have a double skull. See, there you go. There's your Nuffling right off the bat. He's burned a reroll on his second block. Well done, lad. Remember, that's a 1 in 36 on the second block. Alright, let's see what the excitement is going to be now there. Yeah, absolutely started it off with a bang, and then he saw his second roll double skull. Because, of course, you start failing your rerolls now at this point here. Alright, charging up here. Yeah, they're trying to get the damage in absolutely early. There we go. And he got that one. Unfortunately, it is just a stun there. He will survive. And it's a damn bloody shame. Yeah, about to see, yeah, it's going to be a crazy game there, because both teams absolutely maximum Elven Dickery. It's the whole way, all the way. Tackle, into the sidestep, down he goes, does survive. Now, the tree is going to have a very frustrating day, because let's face it, no elf is going to stand next to him there. If the tree can ever get a swing, he prays he gets minimum KO. Yeah, it could be a lot of dead elves this game. Dare to live the dream, I do believe. Yeah, elf on his shelf, torture 2-team. Yeah, you can hang them, you can string them up, you can curdle them, you can turn them into julienne fries, you can do everything to them. Alright, Turd Lickers. It is strange. They do have this slight advantage. They do have the Wizard there. So it does mean they have a possible, and I stress possible counter. It means every time the Oakleys have the football, they have to find a way to make it they score in the one turn where they suddenly go play, score. Alright. Meanwhile, down the field there. Push me, push you. Yeah, suddenly now they all get touchy and feely. You're not going to see much touching up. Except when the tree actually tries to get something. Do note that tree did roll a double there, so he does have blocked. It makes him far more effective, especially on the 1 in 9s. AKA, he doesn't fail him. He only fails a 1 in 36. Now, how often does that happen? He said. Speaking of there.
Hell yeah!
Oh, look, it's just a stun. Yeah, this is where the frustration for both teams is going to come in. Because, like I said, look at it. There's no reserves. What you see on the field is all they've got. Well, that and a bucket of piss, but, you know, that's another saying entirely. Yeah, you can see it there. He does the count. He realises that he can just barely reach me. I'll move back one square. Because he's basically waiting and waiting and waiting just to get the drive in. Unless something goes untoward. If something does go wrong with the team, then he's going to blast forward as hard as he can there to score. It really comes down to what the tree... And meanwhile, you can see it there. He's forcing it. If the tree wants to hit something, he's got a long walk to go. Yeah, the woodpeckers are on an ecstasy here. Reserves? Yeah, what reserves? I absolutely agree on that. So it's patience at this point here. Turdlickers, they've got absolutely no hurry here. But meanwhile, as you can see here, Oakley's trying to be surgical. They do want to try and remove players as well here. And so far, they haven't pushed off a reroll here. And yeah, more push me, push you here. They're trying to keep them back a wee bit here. Otherwise, there's no need here. The only thing that's going to scrum is the bloody tree. If he can make a GFI. No, he's not doing it. Oh, well, that's his choice. Mind you, it's a bit of a trade-off. There's not really much to tag up here. Alright, here we go. Turtlickers again. They're just letting the clock run out. They're hoping something exciting happens, but if it doesn't, then it's all out pressure to try and score. You can see here they're trying to get within a sensitive range, and quite frankly, the Oakleys aren't allowing it here. Now, admittedly, the Oakleys, if they get creative, they can maybe get a surf or two here, but they'd have to get creative doing it. Now, it's perfectly doable here. This one doesn't have sidestep unless he dodges away. Mail moving here. Yeah, there he goes. Cheeky little blitz here. Figures he could get the block. Nope, fails. Just a push. But now, yeah, once again, does not have sidestep, though. Do remember that. Yeah, makes the dodge. And right now, it's just gently taking his time. Yeah, you can hear my excitement on that one there. A tree falls in the forest. Will anyone feel for the armor? Not really. Not at all. You get see if he gets a solid hit in the tree, what do you want to bet it breaks first hit? All the tree does is it's the pivot. It's all it is. But it's going to have to keep coming in trying to scrum here. Well, just a push. Nothing going on over here. Now, this is where I think this play is really interesting. He's got Frenzy, so he actually, if he does come forward, has the best chance of pulling off a surf here because he can get the two squares pushes. The Oakleys right now aren't looking for it. Of course, that might change right now. Yeah, guess what he's doing? You got it. He's going for the surf. There we go. Push me, push you. Guess what? Yeah, crowd's about to have fun with you, laddie. There we go. And the crowd's about to give you the business.
Oh my.
Oh, well, he's going to complain about that one. He's really going to complain. He takes a dive. And he tries to sell the injury, but we all know he's faking it. You know, just like a certain player right there. Yeah, we know he's faking it. And right now, he's trying to move in a better position here. Alright, this is the beginning of a commitment here. He's figuring now turn 5. This is where he's subtly going. Mind you, is he vulnerable over here? Yes, he is. He moves a guard play over here. You can see a couple of surfs. Question is, does he see it? Alright, here we go. Well, he's made one dodge away. Well, that's fine. Well, he uses the tackle there. Does get the solid in there. Doesn't get anything about there. Oh, well. Yeah, he has missed a chance here. If he wanted to get one or more surfs in, he does get the stun. Oakley's off playing a bit conservative. Yeah, New Elf chat. Please touch me wood. Because we all know they've got wood for sheep. Absolutely. Meanwhile over here, goes for an all-surgical hit. Yeah, does he get a result? Sigh.
Damn, I'm good.
Well, you're good at hitting, but you're not good at breaking, are you? All you did was another stun. It does slow down the Turnlickers, though. They've got 2 stuns. Notice the lack of rerolls being spent. Unless anyone's rolling a 136, it's not happening. Well, it is turn 6, though. So he has moved the player up here. Because he's recognising he is going to have to commit something and actually try and plough his way through here. Well, yeah, I agree. He did miss it there. If he tucked in the guard, yeah, it was an opportunity here. Because he jumped on it and did the surf just to get the removal. Good play. He could have returned the favour. But it would have taken shifting the guard over and then doing a bit of a risk. But he's being conservative. Is that a safe play? Who knows? Yeah, both Wood Elves, they're both starting to play not trusting the other team. Well, he only tags up the one player instead of tagging up two. He could have moved into a two tag up just in case. Oh, well, here we go. Just a push. That's all he got, and now he runs back into conservative again. Now you can see here, it's just patience. It's just, yeah, it's slappy, silly squirrels. It's all hair pulling. They're all waiting for something to happen here, both sides. Neither wants to commit to something risky. Why? Because they're Wood Elves, and they don't trust the other one to not do something rash. You can basically put it right here. First half is basically both teams feeling each other out, you know? It's going like my sister on her first date with any new woman. You know, they just got to feel themselves out carefully for the first couple of minutes. Then they figure it all out. Oh dear, do they ever. And then I don't get any bloody sleep. Anyway. There we go. Coming in. Goes the blitz here. There's the tackle. Does he get anything? Yes, he does! Oh, well, that's a bit of excitement. We're going to have a bit of a laughter about that one there. Took you this long to hit something? Yes, it did. All right. Well, don't worry. Yeah, now you can see here's the funniest part. Yeah, mark up the elves. See if it actually stops something. This is a smart play in case it all goes wrong. Yeah, because when does AG4 fail? As you've all knowingly said. It never fails, does it? Ask the viewers. Of course it does. Tree carefully moves in a position. You know, almost you wish he had guard for once. Once. Well, maybe he'll get that as his next skill if he gets to the next round and does well. Doesn't risk tucking the guard in to do anything here. Just instead screens it up. There's the tackle. Basically, that's all he gets there. Oh well, to say la vie. Well, he does something alright. As for the rest of the team here, yeah, this is where he wants to put the screen. Now, mind you, he still has to cover them because it's elves. He can just go over here, get the ball to one of them, they score. And yes, he's easily in range with just about every player here. There's the tackle, there's the sidestep, and there's the sweet bugger all.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Alright, turn 8. Now here's the commitment. He has to score on this drive. Yes, Howl indeed. Yeah, now he has to score on this drive. There's no delaying it. It's a must score. There we go. Solid kick. Gets the hit. Well, he knocked him down.
Get over here!
Yeah, you got it. It's just stunned. It's a remarkable lack of injuries either team. And immediately he actually fails a handoff. Finally, a 1. And there goes the precious reroll. But it is AG5. Does he make it through? What are the odds? Better than normal? Yes, indeed. He's in. It is 1-0. Well, there's no surprise about that one. But what were the odds? He's got dodge, he's got IG5, so even cutting through in there, it's still looking for 2s. All he had to do, basically, was not 1 in 36 while dodging through. So, pretty darn easy. At least that was the theory anyway. Now, here's the fun part. It will be absolutely counted here. Both teams easily have the players for you got it 1 turn touchdowns. So just because you left your opponent 1 turn, it's no guarantee they can't tie it up. And this stands for both coaches. This is going to make it fun, isn't it? Well, isn't it just going to be a fun day? Alright, well, we'll see if Nuffle settles this in Smash, maybe. This could be one of those crazy games where quite literally, once real injuries start, then the game starts to tilt. Maybe. Alright, everyone gets a free square, of course, that is excitement. Or not, it all depends on your opinion there. Now, here's the problem. One turn, one square, guess what he can do here? He easily sets himself up for the one-turn touchdown. It's a lot easier. Yep, God, this is a great player for the one-turn setup. He's got the ball, that is the easy part. He's off and moving. Now he has to throw it now. He can't wait. He's got to do it now. Or he can trip first.
It doesn't matter what you think!
Alright, here we go. There's the throw. Does he get it? Yes, he does.
Yay.
And now the bit the fun begins. As you all agree, this is where the fun begins here. Now he's got to do it. The free square did help. Well, there's a solid hit. Oh, well, sidestep. Well, he gets him in a position. Thank you, free square. Otherwise, that could have been a bloody disaster. Down goes the lad. Now, of course, he's got to do a bit more creativity. And you can see it here. A lot more creativity. He's got to clear the hell. Good, solid hit. Nicely done.
Run, bitch! Run!
Yeah, you can see it. There you go. What are you stalling for? Come on. Come on. There you go. And he's in. Yeah, they're definitely magic this game, but he is now tied at 1-1 this halftime. Of course, is brought to you by Starfleet. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everyone wearing a red shirt. Just do it. Now, I tell you, Nuffle's on a break right now. It really is. Like, could he have done it smarter? Easy. But he's basically at that point there. He's trying to prove he can do it. Yeah, it is suboptimal choices. I absolutely agree. It is completely suboptimal, but he's trying to prove he can do it. And he did it. He got a little lucky just when he needed it there. Had the reroll. What Loomis, he hadn't used one right up to that point there. That was his first reroll used. Notice that half. Both teams, one reroll used all half. It was mostly all the dice went their way. That starts breeding confidence, doesn't it? Absolutely a lot there. And let's face it, it's, you know, quite candidly, yeah, they're both Wood Elves, both top of the teams here, they figure. His uncle hugged the dwarf once, that's a scary part, okay? Did he get warts? Is that the cure? Oh, now life gets a little bit more interesting, doesn't it there? Yes, let's do this one. You see, why is that so special? Because suddenly the tree doesn't get a free hit. And that could have been potentially a free removal. So suddenly the Turnlickers do get a break on that one. Now remember, the fame did go over here to the Oakleys. And you can see here, he now sets himself up in a more contained. And at the same time, on the flanks, he is ready to jump the opportunity to go get the ball, if anything, double ones. Oh, I swear, it's a game where it's just both teams are waiting for double ones. Or at least a break. Do we see one? As he says, no, let's jinx it. Alright, well, Tree's got no choice but to move into a new position. You took away his free block. How cruel of you. You see, I always love this. Let's mark them up. Yeah, the elves. Unless he rolls double ones, it ain't working, lad. But here's a good block in there. Solid punch. Does he get him?
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
No, not really. It's only a stun, but that does keep the player down and out of action for a while. Expect a lot of that going on this game so far. I know, not the high casual game you were expecting here. If it's elf on elf. Oh, you mean like that, is it? Finally. And this is such a crazy game. Oh dear. And suddenly the stun here is suddenly vital. He could have been, if he'd been in the right spot, not it. That ball's his. I'm serious. He could have still gotten everyone down the field and stolen the ball. That stun just got critical. Oh, well, Oakley's. Well, they're going to buy some time. It is one of those crazy games there. Yeah, of course, the absolutely nothing is the one injured. There's a good counter block right there. You can see he got creative, making sure someone was hitting that player. And everyone else just buys some time. I know, it's a crazy patience game between all these elves. And you know what? He's done. He doesn't need to move anything else at that point there. And welcome to turn 10. Alright, Oakleys. See, Oakleys are in the same boat here. Now remember, this is the problem. Now, for the first time, he's dealing with a wizard.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Well, he does get to mock him for that one, as yet another elf goes and takes a dive and sells his injury pretty well. But yeah, I hate to say it there, laddie, it's only a KO, so who bloody cares? Well, on this drive, he does care, because that is indeed a removal. Now, again, Wood Elves being very conservative about this. He got it that time. Well done. Doesn't have to fumble fingers like the previous Wood Elf team. Yep, dodges away. He's not going to stand there. And the tree doesn't advance up. He's just fine there because he's becoming the pivot again. That's his job. It is pretty calm though. Some people have said, oh, why doesn't he blitz with the tree? Well, he's got better things to do. Alright, tries with the cheeky tackle. Does not get it. And he actually decides to stay there. Is that a good idea? Now you see what he's doing here. The third lick is to decide, you know what? They're not going to let him fool around. They're going to put a bit of pressure in. See what happens. They're going to force some die rolls. Because let's face it. First half, neither team really was rolling the dice quite that much. So now he's trying to force him to roll dice. Because he wants to start seeing them piss away rerolls. Or at least make a mistake. A person can't make a mistake if he's not rolling dice. Speaking of it, 2 dice, goes for the cheeky one on the blodge catcher, fails that. And goes running back in. He's going to keep an eye on this wall dancer. He does see the strip ball, so he figures that's a bit of a risk there. And yeah, you can see it here. He is aware of the wizard. This is changing how he's setting up here. He's got everything moved in here. This has left him, though, very vulnerable there if a wall dancer takes the risk. And no, it's a catcher. Strength 2. This might not be a smart idea. He also doesn't have block. And yeah, instead of parking the guard where he's needed, he actually parks him up here. Uh-oh. Could we see something happening? How about this time? And he's down! There goes the wall dancer.
You are so small! It's funny to me!
Well, there goes the quick apothecary, so he is back in the game, but that is now 3 removals. Turn lickers are probably now going to pour it all in, and you can see that is exactly what they're doing. Goes in, 2 dice, he easily gets it, wide open, goodbye sunshine.
I do cocaine!
Ball bounces free here. Now, admittedly, he does have the AG5. This should be an easy retrieval. Let's take a look at the count. Now, how's he going to get this one here? Yes, I know. I'm bothering you. I'm pausing this up. Okay. He needs to get this ball here. He's now moved this player here. So that's already a bit of a mistake. Because he can go 1, 2, 3, leap. So 1, 2, 3, leap, 4, 5, get the ball. And then maybe 6, 7, 8. Or several other variations. Or if he actually has an ultra receiver over here, dumps it out over there, he's got all kinds of options. But let's see what he does. We know this player is going to go get it. It's AG5. Yes, he makes the leaps on 2s. Alright. Alright, he's decided this is where he wants to put the ball. Alright, you can see here, comes around. It's going to come in here. It's going just with straight dodges. Well, admittedly, it's only 2s. And he's got the ball. Makes the dodge out. And then here's the throw. And there, of course, is the interception. Look, I know normally that is Elven Dickery at its best. But you forgot something, lad. It's a 5-6. He's AG4. You forgot all about that. It's a 1 in 3 he's getting the ball. Did this not occur to you? Like, I get your thinking here. But really, lad, throwing the ball out, you're risking a 1 in 3 interception. I think that might be the Turd Licker's first actual mistake. And besides, you even had the leap. You could have gone a little further and leaped out and gotten running. And you got blodged. I would have given him the best of luck if you'd gone a certain way. Oh well, let's see what happens here. And once again, as you can see, Oakley's going up the field. And they're going to make you pay for that, lad. Yeah, meet me fist, an old friend of mine. And down he goes. Now, notice here, he's now paying a bit more attention to that. He's finally now got the guard where it's supposed to be. It's called Oakleys have just learned a hard lesson. And meanwhile, the abuse of the elves continue. Tree's not moving anywhere. It's definitely just growing nuts. You know that, or it's dropping nuts. Not too sure. When is puberty on a tree? No, not when the halfling grabs them. Oh, you sick bastards, you. Alright, here we go. He's just going to pick off the guard. Oh, and he got him all right. It's only a KO, but that is a good counter removal. A couple more players moving in position here. Does he leap out of this one? It should be an easy leap. Yeah, there you go. Anything but a 1 makes it easy. There's the 2 dice block. It's just a push. Will the squirrel stop nibbling the nuts? Well, apparently he's nibbling something, because there's nothing else on the field. And yes, you're all going, what is in your lightning bolt? Because you can't get into the ball's going to bounce somewhere useful. There's too many Oakleys. You might as well save the lightning bolt. Or anything else for that matter and keep the threat. As for the Oakleys, marching their way down the field here. And the advance continues. Yeah, it is becoming quite the game, isn't it there? Is there a lot of mistakes coming in there? Yeah, the other suggested he had is he could have just thrown the ball down the pitch. Anywhere where there wasn't an interception chance, okay?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Like I said, he had all kinds of options, but he wanted to hold the ball. Problem is, he threw it where there was a 1 in 3 chance he's intercepting it. And that might have been the Turd Licker's 1 mistake. Alright, now here's where he's got to score. If he stands there, it's easy a lightning bolt. He's got to score it, and there it is. Alright, we know the bloody magic. Yeah, as you can see it there, that has probably been the Turd Licker's first mistake. They went in there, I totally agree with that. He could have either thrown it to someone else, kept carrying it, or better still, just thrown it down the pitch a little bit there without an interception chance. Mind you, mistake there by the Oakleys. You can see he starts developing, he thinks, oh, I'm going to stall it. Then he realizes it's the lightning bolt. He can't risk stalling it, he has to score. Now he's committed, and he's given... You got it 4 turns. Both coaches definitely showing a bit of nerves. They both have made a mistake. Now, is it game breaking? We'll find out. Here we go. Oh dear, Oakley's get a free reroll. And they're going to take advantage of that one there. Because I face it, the way this game's going, every reroll's going to be precious, isn't it? And yeah, Oakley's, as you can see there, they didn't spend 1 on that drive. Well, they'll gladly take 4 in case of any, double 1s and other things. Especially double skulls. Alright, Oakleys. You've got how many turns to score? Technically, he needs to tie the game up. Yeah, really, he just needs to tie the bloody thing up, doesn't he? So how is he going to do this one here? Well, step 1, he's going to try and get ahead of him. He'd like to get a removal. Notice how empty that side is. And notice over here, well, this is the problem here. Turd Lickers are down players. However, credit to the coach, this is not the first time this season. You've been watching the cast all season, lads. You know that's a fact. It's happened multiple times. Block on block. He's got 4 rerolls. Does not grade it, though. It's a bit of a decision maker there, isn't it? I don't know. You lot, would you have graded that? You got tackle. And you've got 4 rerolls. I guess he just smelt the double skull on the reroll. Alright, here he comes, charging in. He's trying to make use of the frenzy because he'd like to remove something. There's push me, push you. There we go. Solid hit. Does he get anything? Well, he knocked him down. That says something. And the rest of the team advances up here. Now he's hanging on the football this time. Yeah, like I said, why Nuffle? See? You understand why. And meanwhile, the advance continues. It's hard to say. Is Teak under armor? Well, I understand for this season, as soon as they hit the playoffs, illegal mahogany armor has now been smuggled in by the Wood Elf teams, and they've been using that ever since. This explains why elves aren't fucking breaking this season. Well, especially during the playoffs. They've gotten extremely resistant. You think they're all AV10. Meanwhile, as the game continues here, is he going to gamble it here? It is turn 15. It's got to be tempting here, but does he risk it? And you can see here, sure hands on the War Dancer. It's an interesting choice, isn't it, lads? Well, it means he can't get stripped, except by his wife. And that's usually the wallet first. Well, here we go. Does he risk it? No, he's going to go for the pull away. And he said, there's the solid hit. Takes out the AG5, but that's all he's getting, but he does mark him up. This is a lot of commitment here. It's an awful lot of commitment. Alright. So now what's he do? Guess what? Well, he KO'd him. And you saw it right there. He apothecaries the KO. Why is that medical? Because he doesn't want to risk it staying off. Because he sees this going into possible overtime. And he got that one!
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well, so much for your apothecary. Now that just cost you a player. But is that good timing? That is a good debate. He definitely wants to hang on to the War Dancer in case this goes into overtime. Alright, here we go. Solid hit. He gets the removal here. Now, is it going to go for the score? Yeah, it looks like it's going for the score here. Here goes the quick handoff. He makes it easy peasy. Halfling squeezy. He is running, and that should be easy. It is tied 2-2. And we all agree Nottingham's bloody magic. Alright, we're going to get tired of that one. Tied 2-2. We're probably going to overtime. But remember, it's pointed out in the first half, and you saw the demonstration of it right there. Yes, indeed, this team can do, you got it, a 1-10 touchdown. Now, here's what he's probably thinking. He's wondering, can he force this into the overtime? Right now, if you indeed are the Oakleys, you want the 1-10 touchdown. Now, the defense is set up for it. Just in case. But you absolutely want to go for the 110. Why? Because now all the pressure's back on the Turdlickers to do it back. You know, I swear we're going to burn this bloody forest down. What the? You blame the Wood Elves for all qualifying this season and ruining it for everyone else. I swear, first round they should have been facing Dwarves. That would have evened things up. Yeah, blame Cadet. It's all his fault. Alright, here we go. There's the kick. Hey, look, anyone in the tackle zone, that makes life so much easier.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Yep, smart move, does it with the catcher. And he still flubs it.
Phrasing?
Oh, well, he has to waste a turn actually picking the ball up there. And there we go. Easy peasy halfling squeezy. Can he flub that? Nope, can't. See, that would have been nice if he double flubbed it. And now the fun part, setting up for the 2 turns. And he flubs the first roll. Oh, well. Yes, sidestep. It's such a great skill for this one here. Now it's going to be time soon here. Yep, does make it. Double 1. Now it's time for the second push. Here we go. And that's fine. He's got him in position. Can he make it? There we go. That was a good solid hit.
Sloppy.
Now it's time to run. Yeah, he got it! Yeah, they've been magical, alright. He has done it. Suddenly, he is up 3-2. Yeah, that is now the second one-tier touchdown he has done this game. Bloody hell. Meanwhile, as you can see here, Oakley's have done a bit of the damage here. They do have, of course, the 1 KO staying off. But they did finally take an injury. Meanwhile, Tedlickers, as you can see, they've got the 1 KO and, of course, the 1 early injury. But notice, yep, now he's got 3 rerolls, and he didn't use any of them either. So now we're about to see, can he repeat it? He's going to have to do the same bloody thing. He does have the sidestepper. This is crazy, isn't it, lads? Are we looking at a possible overtime? They are going to try it again. And you saw, as he was running through, he did fail 1 dodge. Alright, it's an extra scatter. That should make something a little bit more interesting.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, here we go. The work has started here. Alright, step 1, 2 dice. Does get the push he needs. There goes the sidestep. That is absolutely perfect for him here. Alright, step number 2. You're going, why is he doing that, medical? There's a plan, okay? It is always a plan. Not too sure if it's a good plan, but it always is a plan. There we go. Second push. There we go. Makes the sidestep in a position. Guess what? Gets the frenzy. And yeah, why does he do that, medical? Because he wants to get him in a better position. 1 less sure feet. Alright, now he's got the ball. It's Elven Dickery at its best here. Alright, here's quick cheesy handoff. See, he's learned his lesson from that previous play. Yeah, run over here. There's the throw. He makes it. And now run, you little bastard, run. He makes it through. Oh my god, he trips.
Mistake!
Try it again.
Impressive.
And yes, he's in. It is tied 3-3. Oh god, not again. Make it stop. Burn it down! Fuck off! Make them stop! Yeah, my god, alright, this is going to be the biggest decision there. Constable flips the coin, and guess who's won it? You got it, Oakley's. They get the coin. This could be scary there, notice here. Tedlickers did get the KO back there, so it is even Steven, 10 players aside. Absolutely crazy. And you can see it right there. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Every built-in reroll came into play. He rolled 4-1, still made it. You're right there, but it was risky as the business there. He just set up for a normal play if he put the sidesteppers up there, but he doesn't want to risk losing them. It's just crazy, isn't it there? Mind you, I don't think most people, the defense, for that kind of play really think about that. It's usually thought about in afterthought. You got to remember, it's a playoff game. Not everyone thinks of that unless they play this every bloody day of their lives. It's one of those things, isn't it? Alright, we're going to start this drive off. There's the kick. That might be it. Here they come. Here they come.
A death by inches.
It might be time for 100% full risk. But can he do it? Oh my god, if he'd only kicked the ball, it comes somewhere closer, this game would be absolutely shattered. Here we go, he's diving in, he's getting rid of the sidestep, it fails that one. Nope, doesn't re-roll that one now. Suddenly every re-roll is precious for both teams. You can see it. Briefly he thought about it and then he runs back. You can see the Turtleckies did consider it. Going all out to get the ball and then they went back. They changed their minds. Let's see what happens there. Okay, easy peasy. He got the ball there. Double one would have killed it right there. He's going to go for a regular play. It's a grind out, lads. It's a grinder. And he re-rolls finally. He needs to get rid of the wall down. So just gets the knockdown, though. And he's on his way. Now be a front line block on block. Can the tree get a casualty? There's a risky block right there. One die. Gets away with it, though, the push. If that had been block on block, that would have been a disaster. Tree gets the 3 dice. Nothing.
More dust. More ashes. More disappointment.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you're driving the announcer to drink there. Make the song stop. Make them stop. Because this is playoffs. You can't just call it a draw. Can we go to kickoffs, please? No. Every casualty on this drive. Here we go. He got it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
He doesn't want to give him any quarters. Drawn and quartered maybe, but there goes another one. That was what you like to see. I got rid of the wrestle there. And it's even a decrease. Ouch. Oh, well, it's not your day, is it? Alright, here we go. Does he press for the ball? He's looking at it. He's definitely looking at it there. There's the frenzy. He's in like spit, but doesn't go dodging out. Is this too much pressure, though? He's pouring everything into this one. He has. He's put everything into this one. It is a full press to get the ball. Tree takes root. Suddenly, Tree is no longer taking part in this drive. However... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And yes, here we go. Once again, another elf selling the injury, which we know it's not an injury. He's just faking it, just like he does. But you know what? That's typical elf for you. Someone messes with his hair, he thinks it's a traumatic injury. Alright, here we go. They're on the move here. There we go. Gets the tackle, and he got him!
Today's gonna suck!
That might be the injury. It does it all right there. It is a niggling injury, but that is a wall dancer. He is gone, and they are breaking away. It's all gamble now. Makes the easy dodge. He is running. And he's going to screen it up there for a while there. He is not going to go too far.
Run, bitch! Run!
Yeah, you see it here. The elves are going to do everything they can to try and make some kind of cage. It is all going to come down. Can he get the 2-die block? It's perfectly possible. He's got the AG5. Alright, here we go. He has made as crazy a screen as he can here. Come, the Turtleckies stop that. They've got to knock the ball carrier. They can't leave him standing. It has to be full focus. Mistake was made against the other Wood Elf teams there when they let ball carriers stand up, and he made them pay for it. Here it comes. This is the play. Makes the dodge. There's the lead. There's the lad. Does he get him? He got him.
Get over here!
And good lord, he's got the ball. Run, you fool. Yeah. He just made a mistake. He didn't move. Why are you standing there with it? You need to leave. Oh my lord, that could be a mistake right there, but we'll see. He's trusting in the blodge. But look who's got tackle next to him. Alright, scramble continues here. You know you needed that guard here. You need him. Alright, we'll see how that goes wrong. There we go. First tackle. In it goes. He got him. There is a solid hit. Ball free. It's an easy pickup. There it is. You might have done your business here, but you didn't leave. Second time, he has not followed up the wall dancer correctly. Oh dear, there's a double skull. There's a bit of punishment there. That's a bit of a shocker. Push might push you. Well, guess what, lad? It's time for you to run. And he's got it. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Run!
Well, there's 3 squares, as long as he doesn't trip. One more. Come on, lad. This is it. And it's done. It is fucking done. Oh, God. Wakers! Make them stop! God, they're never going to stop, are they? Here's your final score. 4-3. Oakley's in the overtime. Pull that one off there. Yeah, unfortunately, it just was just bad day indeed. Yeah, wins all the GFIs after the team rural was used, yeah. And meanwhile, as you saw, once he had the ball, second time he needed to run, he had the movement left, and he didn't move. Oh, God, make them stop. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so bloody much. It's cast it. Shut up! Anyway, Nuffle, bless your dice. Oh, God.